So I think I'm going to do the braking system updates or upgrades in a step-by-step process.
Thunderbird Garage, where the classics come alive. 57 Magic Man, it's more than just a drive. Thunderbird Garage, let the good times thrive. Ooh.
So I think I'm going to do the braking system updates or upgrades in a step-by-step process. So right now we've got, this was a dual master cylinder that I think is from Mustang, something like that, a 60s Ford. And so I'm going to replace that first. And then I also have a portioning valve, which prevents, because remember this is front disc, rear drum, and the rear drum's actually locked up on me. I was driving into Cambridge, Mass, and this girl had AirPods on, and she just walked right out in front of my car, and I leaned on the brakes, and the rear started to pass the front of the Thunderbird. And she thought I was a little crazy, didn't know why this was all going on, and yeah, that happened. But anyway, so the portioning valve, you can adjust how much pressure goes to the rear so they don't grab too soon and do what just happened to me. So anyway, that's going to be replaced first. The portioning valve may actually be able to hang off the dual master cylinder. I'll show you kind of what I'm getting here. So this is the new master cylinder. It is larger, as you can see. It's a little shinier too. This is 9 inches long. Tough to actually show you because we've got the actual push rod that goes into the car here, but let's see if I can sit back there for a second. So it comes out to about here with the car. There's these two ports here that I'm going to have some type of banjo fitting on, and then maybe mount the portioning valve directly to the bottom of this. This is the Willwood portioning valve, and you can see that let's see if I can get the inlets here. They're designed to be protected, but this threading would go in here. I guess it won't work with that, so I need a different thread or a different fitting for that. So anyway, but the idea that the portioning valve is somewhere just off of here. I could even mount it perhaps to this heat shield for the battery, which I know there's a Casco unit. I wanted to use the Willwood valve. They just build really good stuff for brakes, so that's why I'm using this. So I've got to figure that one out. But in any event, this goes in first with the portioning valve replacing this dual master cylinder. I'm going to keep this for now and then figure out a way to put in the electric hydraulic pump that I have that would replace this Midland powered brake booster. The electric pump requires that it be at a lower level than this, so I've got to figure out how to get it down. Once I remove the Midland unit, I can perhaps create another bracket. What I don't want to do is cut a lot of holes, or maybe even any holes in my my inner fender wells here, because they're all painted pretty nicely. So I'm thinking about how you would mount it off of something else. So that's the next step. But this goes in first, this here, and the Willwood portioning valve. And then I begin to understand kind of what it's doing. And then how do we bring in the power of the new electric hydraulic unit?